Abraham's offering of Isaac was a similitude of God the Father and his Son, Jesus Christ. Welcome to day 59 of the Seek Him First Book of Mormon Challenge. Today we are in Jacob chapter 4, and this chapter is packed with amazing things, and it speaks about no man can know the mysteries of God save it is revealed unto him. And I feel prompted to share my story today, a story that I have never told online for 14 years. And God knows that I've been willing to share, and I feel like I've always wanted my story to be able to help others, but I needed to wait until it was safe to do so. So here I am, 14 years later, about to share with the world some pearls and some of my deepest lessons and deepest pain. So with talking about Isaac, Abraham offering Isaac on the altar, I, in my own life, offered my own daughter on the altar. I got pregnant out of wedlock when I was 21, and I dated this man for 2 years as somebody I thought I really loved. But unfortunately, it was an abusive relationship, and God revealed to me that patterns would repeat themselves, and my daughter would be subjected to all sorts of abuse that you can imagine. And I got like dreams after dreams and warnings that if she was alone with him, that she would not be safe, and in every way you can imagine. And it was hard because not only did I love this man and didn't want to believe he was capable of that type of evil, God was telling me otherwise. God was saying, trust in me with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding, Mary. And I placed my daughter for adoption at birth when I was 22. And it was the hardest thing that I had ever done. I've always wanted to be a mother above anything. I've been an aunt since I was 2 years old. I have a big family. I've always had the desire to be a mother. I fell in love with a man who was not ready to be a father and was not healthy for me and my daughter to be around. And I've had people say, I don't know how you could have ever done that. I could have never done what you did. And what I say to that is, people ask me, why did you do it? Because they don't understand all the context. And I would reply with, I felt like it was what God wanted me to do. And what they didn't understand was that I was protecting her from abuse. But I didn't say that because I was terrified of if I told the truth that he would come back and hurt me and my daughter. He's a very vindictive person, and through his patterns, I knew he would hurt me if I told the truth. And so 14 years later, here I am saying the truth, because, and I'm not going to go into all the details of how tumultuous the relationship got, but I am finally speaking my truth because I finally feel safe enough to do so. And my daughter is with an amazing family that I picked, and it's been an open adoption. I see her on around her birthday every year and for special occasions, and she knows that I love her. But I had to make a big sacrifice to protect her, and that was very painful. But my peace is that she is safe. My peace is that she is not abused, that she is not influenced by a man who is not ready to be a father or a husband. And I have the deep belief that the best thing that a father can do for their children is to love their mother, whether they're married to her or not. And I knew I could not give her that. I knew that he was not mature enough to be that person to step up. And so I did what I felt like God wanted me to do. And it came at a very high price, but my daughter is safe because of it. And that's what matters. It matters so much that she is safe and she doesn't have to have a chaotic life, and that we don't have to pass her around from weekend to weekend. And God gave me many warnings that if she was alone with a weekend with dad, that she would not be safe. He also warned me that if I tried to co-parent, that she would be abused before I could prove that he was an unfit father to the court system. So essentially, God taught me that she would already be abused before I could prove it. And is it worth it to have your child be hurt in order to prove to someone else that someone's unfit to be around a child? So basically, I chose it to protect her before there was permanent damage. I mean, once somebody is abused, that is something they live with for the rest of their life. And I can speak to that firsthand. Even dating this person, there has been long-term consequences and a lot of healing and a lot of work that I've had to do to become a healthier person. So your environments matter. Who you choose to be around matters. And I'm so thankful that she is safe and that she knows that her mom loves her. And how I view adoption is that they just have more family that loves them. She has her adoptive parents, she has me, she has all of my family. And I have prayed many times that he would be healthy enough to be in her life one day, because in no way did I make this decision to be malicious. But until he can show that he is a healthy person, this has been the best fit for our lives. So God has walked with me through some very, very challenging situations, and he has revealed mysteries to me, line upon line, precept upon precept. And this has been my cross to bear in life. This has been one of the hardest things that I've had to go through, but this is making me more like my Heavenly Father and my Jesus Christ. So I am still thankful for all the lessons, and I am thankful for the growth, and I'm thankful that my daughter knows that her birth mother loves her. I want to be more open about my adoption in order to help other women that are in my situation currently, or have already placed their daughter or son for adoption. I want to be an advocate for birth moms everywhere, because this is a group of people who have been silenced and shamed for years. There's so much shame in this community, and a lot of birth moms have suffered in silence for many years, including myself. And I want to be a voice and an advocate for this community. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment or DM me. Or if you need support, please feel free to reach out. I would love nothing more than to help people who have been in the position that I once was.